Good morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, the 12th day of June, 2026. I hope your family's safe and healthy. You're safe and healthy, and that you're going into a good weekend, and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the area of health, along with first responders, doing what they can every day to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage to keep our places clean. And those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children, victims of child molestation and pedophilia. Those helping are people that are victims of prostitution, victims of child prostitution, victims of pornography, victims of child pornography, victims of human trafficking, victims of sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators, profiteers, and perverts that create great demands that cause these perverted industries to exist. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. More than 700,000 men, women, children, families, senior citizens, military veterans, homeless in the United States of America. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. So, Game 6 of the NBA Championship Series between the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs will be played Saturday night in San Antonio. Game 5, I'm sorry, not Game 6, Game 5. Game 6 is a, if necessary, game. Now, the Knicks are ahead 3-1. And as I was thinking about this and musing on it, I realized, whereas the Spurs were a little wore down from a 7-game series against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Knicks were well rested from sweeping both Cleveland and Philly. The Knicks are going to go into San Antonio with pride. That's what coming from behind by 29 will do for a team that is the superior team, according to the record, 3-1. They're going to come down there with pride to try to beat San Antonio based on just coming from New York and wearing that jersey. Especially guys like Cat, Alvarado, and then, of course, the Villanova crew. They're going to come down there ready to play. Now, San Antonio is going to be fighting for their lives. And what we have learned in the first 4 games is Victor Wembanyama is a very talented young man, but he's also one of the dirtiest players we've ever seen. He's on Bill Laimbeer, Draymond Green, dirty type guy, okay? He tried to take out OG Anunoby's knee in the last game, which is a couple of reasons. Number one, he was dirty. He's desperate. They're desperate. But also, OG was frustrating him. On the play he tried to take out OJ's knee, he was very frustrated because the Knicks putting body on him. And he can't do nothing with OG. And why I say that is because I'm hoping that Coach Brown starts off with OG guarding Victor Wembanyama. That'll get us some stops early and get the ball moving early. That's the important thing. Get us stops and get the ball moving. Now, the Knicks are going to be ready. They're going to be desperate. It's going to be 0-0 to them, and they're going to really come all out. They're not going to care about nothing. They're going to come all out to win this game, and so is San Antonio. And in that case, it comes down to the better team. Now, this is the thing. San Antonio has made, between the coach, between Wembanyama, between Castle, they have made several very disrespectful statements against the Knicks. You know, they lost all 4 games by themselves. They just have to play their game and they could beat the Knicks. You know, they've been making all kind of excuses. And media have been buying it because Victor Wembanyama is so mature for 22 and he's so smart. He's dirty. And so what's good about that is the NBA's watching now. Because homeboy got enough, I think he's got 3 flagrants already in the playoffs. Since he was suspended for the last 3 he got, if he gets another flagrant, he's suspended. Okay? And it's likely he will in this game because that's how he is. He's a tall, lanky boy, young boy, but behind the mask is a dirty dude. So, everybody's going to be watching because this could be it. So everybody's going to be watching. Lee going to be watching. San Antonio, New York, the whole world is going to be watching this game. So it'd be good for the Knicks to start off having OG guard him and let Cat guard whichever one of the other ones they want him to guard. And then let them try to go at Cat or Brunson if they can. That's what they'll do. And the Knicks will be successful. So, I don't want anybody to get hurt. I mean, if Wembanyama's big old foot had landed on OG's knee the way he wanted it to, he would have taken him out. Okay, and the coach Brown's already told the NBA, somebody's going to get hurt. You're going to cause somebody to get hurt, some fights to break out here. It's true. Okay, Alvarado and Karl Anthony Towns ain't having it. The Boricua and the Dominican ain't having it. Okay, so it's going to be on. So the Knicks going to come out, if they have especially OG guarding Victor, you're going to see a better defensive front. You won't see as fast of a start from the Spurs. And you'll see a better ball movement from the Knicks from the opening tap. Like I said before the last game, I wouldn't be surprised if San Antonio comes out banging with the lead. I didn't expect them to shoot 68% from three, but I wouldn't be surprised because they're playing for their lives. Okay, it was at that point 2-1. They would go down 3-1. I mean, and then in 115, 111 loss, same thing. They would go down 3-0. So now they're going to be really out here trying to get this done in front of their home crowd after being embarrassed by losing twice in San Antonio. And then this is it. This is their season right here. So expect dirt from San Antonio. Expect better defense from the Knicks because it's game sharpening and game right here. We don't know what to expect from the officials, but we do know everybody's watching. The NBA is watching, the world is watching, the media is watching, the fans are watching. Everybody's watching Game 5 here because this could be it. So expect that. So I'm hoping the officials try to keep the game closer, and I'm hoping the Knicks do that. Start off with OG guard Wemby because he could guard him. Is legitimate, whereas nobody on San Antonio could really guard Cat, but their best opportunity is to hope that the Knicks make the same mistake of trying to get Cat the ball in a low block so they could double him and crowd the court. Get Cat the ball up the top of the key, up at 3-point line, let him operate, doesn't matter who's guarding him, okay? That's that. So right now, at this point, the last game, obviously everybody's thinking of OG as the MVP. I have no problem with that. Before that, they was thinking between Brunson and Cat. No problem with that. I just want to get this dub. Most of y'all want to debate about things that are lesser importance than getting the dub. Let's get the dub, period. This dub is the biggest dub in 53 years. Okay? Last game was the biggest win in the playoffs in NBA Finals history, coming down from 29 down to beat them. And they still in a delusional mode, thinking the Knicks are not as good as they are. Now, this is the thing. The Knicks beat you twice on your home floor. They came from 29 down to beat you. They're up 3-1 in the series, and you still don't think they're better than you. You're still publicly talking about your team's the better team. You're not showing respect. The Knicks take every game at 0-0, meaning they're respecting every opponent. They're not saying, oh, we up 3-1, we're going to just... No, they're not doing that. It's 0-0. They desperate. They got to get this dub. And I'm going to tell you something. Watch Josh Hart. He's going to come to play. Okay? Many people, including their own Knick Nation, some of y'all were calling for him to come out to start lineup. He's too small. You can't start him. All of this BS that you listening from BSPN and all the other idiots that hate the Knicks, which a lot of them are getting converted now. Okay? So some of y'all need to wake up. Josh Hart comes to play. They got a problem. I'm going to tell you. I have seen in the last 2 or 3 years, I've seen several Knick games, and I always try to get seats closer to the floor as I can afford. And I've never seen the explosiveness that Josh Hart displays when he goes for a rebound. It's amazing. If to see it live, it's amazing. And to see Brunson's vision on the court in live time, it's amazing how he sees stuff, man. So if Josh Hart comes to play Josh Hart ball, this might be a wrap, okay? Because he is amazing especially when he's going after rebounds. I've seen him many times go up between two bigger guys and come down with the basketball. Two bigger, supposedly more physical, supposedly more athletic guy, and Josh Hart comes up with the ball. Okay, I'm expecting that Saturday night. He ain't going to have 3 bad games in a row. That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. So watch Josh Hart. And I don't know what OG is going to be like offensively. He's been extremely good in this whole playoffs. But defensively, I'm going to see. The refs might try to get him in foul trouble to protect they boy who's supposed to be the face of the league and all that. But we'll see. Okay, we'll see. The Knicks are prepared, though, because we got OG, we got Cat, we got Hoop Porty, and Mitch Rob. All 4 of them. If we need to use all 4 of them at different times, and Coach Brown might, to throw different looks at Victor. Okay, we could do that. See, but the end result is this: the Knicks are too deep. See, and people been sleeping on them for years now. Since Tibbs came, they've been sleeping on the Knicks. And their own fans more than anybody. The own fans bought into all this media bias BS and make negativity. Now, after the 29-point win, everybody wearing Knicks stuff now. So most people should be bought in here, okay? We could end this in 5. They're going to come to play. The Knicks are too deep. I mean, you talk about the starting 5. Then you got Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shamet, Deuce McBride, Jose Alvarado, and Jordan Clarkson. You still got that. You still got a DOR if you need to call on him. He even had Sohan in the game for a couple minutes, like a couple 6 minutes. Last game, we too deep. And all y'all that every summer and every time something's wrong, calling on them to go get somebody, need to calm down. Put the beer down in your chair, calm down. Okay? So we should be all right. The Knicks should be good here. But we're cautiously optimistic. So I want to see, starting first quarter, I want to see the game within 5 to 6 points. Either way, between 5 to 6 points. It would be ideal if the Knicks score 30 and keep them in the 20s in the first quarter. But if they score 30 and keep the Knicks in the 20s, if it's a 5 or 6 point game, we still good shape, okay? They need to hang on to that rope in the second quarter, and then usually second and third quarters, Jalen Brunson starts to do his thing, which is cool, okay? So the key here is the first 2 quarters. Because we know Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, especially the Villanova crew, McCall, Brunson, and Hart, they're going to be coming at them the whole game. The whole game. You hurt Brunson, you're going to go in the locker room, tape it up, come back, he's going to come at you. He's going to be coming at you 48 minutes. I can guarantee you that. But watch Josh Hart. If he's on his game, if he's playing lockdown D and getting that ball off the rebound, we're going to be in good shape. But we'll see. So the first quarter is going to be very telling, and then we'll see what happens after that. But otherwise, enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Enjoy the game. Shalom.